Welcome travelers of the unknown and hunters of mysteries. Today we will dive into the mysterious world of cryptids, those legendary creatures that lurk in the shadows of our planet, beings that defy our understanding, and that despite modern science remain an enigma. From the depths of the oceans to the most remote corners of the forests, stories and legends have shaped the existence of these extraordinary beings. Join us on a journey through the 5 most astonishing and discussed sightings by cryptozoologists and enthusiasts of the unknown. Prepare to explore tales that awaken our curiosity and challenge our perception of reality. Before delving into these stories of elusive creatures and inexplicable phenomena, we invite you to become part of our community of explorers of the unusual. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our expeditions into the world of the unknown. Are you ready to discover if the truth is out there? Let's begin. Rank number 5. The Flatwoods Monster. We begin our countdown with the Flatwoods Monster, an enigmatic creature that captured the attention of the entire world after its sighting in West Virginia in 1952. On the night of September 12th, a group of youngsters and an adult ventured into the hills of Flatwoods after observing a bright fireball crossing the sky. What they found was something that surpassed the wildest imagination: a towering figure emerging from the darkness with eyes that glowed with an unsettling shimmer. The creature, described as an entity over 2 meters tall, had a terrifying non-human face adorned with a sort of spade-shaped hood. Its body appeared to be clad in some kind of metallic exoskeleton, and under the light of the flashlights, its skin exhibited a greenish oily hue. Witnesses also reported a nauseating smell of sulfur in the air, a detail that added another layer to the mystery. The encounter lasted only a few minutes, but it left an indelible mark on the community. Newspapers of the time echoed the story, and soon the Flatwoods Monster became a national sensation. Experts and the curious flocked to the small town, eager for answers, or at least a clue to the truth behind the legend. For paranormal enthusiasts, the Flatwoods Monster is a hallmark case, a close encounter that defies conventional explanations. Some consider it an extraterrestrial, others a creature from another plane of existence, and there are those who suggest it could be an unknown being, a hidden inhabitant of our own forests. Despite the numerous theories, the mystery of the Flatwoods Monster remains unsolved. What is indisputable is the impact it had on popular culture, inspiring books, television shows, and movies, and keeping alive the fascination with cryptids and the mysteries that still await in the dark corners of the world. Number 4. The Mothman. At number 4, we delve into the mysterious world of the Mothman, also known as the man-moth. This enigmatic winged creature became the center of attention when it terrorized the residents of Point Pleasant, West Virginia during the 1960s. With piercing red eyes and a wingspan that, according to witnesses, could reach up to 7 feet, the Mothman emerged from the shadows of the night to etch itself into American folklore. The first sightings were recorded in November 1966, when 2 couples reported seeing a terrifying creature near the old munitions factory known as the TNT area. From that moment on, the legend of the Mothman took off, with multiple sightings following in the subsequent months, plunging the small town into a state of panic and fascination. But the story of the Mothman goes beyond mere sightings. Some believe that its presence is an omen of impending disasters. The most notable connection is with the collapse of the Silver Bridge in December 1967, a tragedy that claimed the lives of 46 people. Those who subscribe to this theory suggest that the Mothman's appearances in Point Pleasant were a warning of the catastrophe that was about to occur. Theories about the existence of the Mothman are as varied as the descriptions of the creature. Some speculate that it could be a supernatural being, a harbinger of bad omens. Others argue that it could be an unknown animal to science, perhaps a giant bird or a mutated species. There are also those who believe that the Mothman is the result of secret government experiments, linking its origin to the TNT area and its past, as an explosive storage site during World War II. Despite the numerous theories and accounts, the Mothman remains an unsolved mystery. Is it an interdimensional being, a ghost, or simply a myth amplified by fear and collective imagination? What is certain is that the Mothman has left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring books, movies, and of course, countless expeditions by those brave or foolhardy enough to seek a face-to-face encounter with the elusive man-moth. Rank number 3. The Chupacabra. In the third spot of our chilling countdown, we find a creature that has sown terror in farms and hearts alike, the Chupacabra. This infamous being has captured the imagination of many since the first attacks were reported in the 1990s. Hailing from Puerto Rico, the Chupacabra is described as an elusive entity that attacks livestock, especially goats, to drain their blood, leaving behind a trail of mystery and death. The first reports date back to 1995, when Puerto Rican farmers found their animals dead with strange puncture wounds and completely drained of blood. Descriptions of the creature vary, but many witnesses speak of a being with red eyes, scaly skin, sharp claws, and a sort of spines or feathers along its back. The legend of the Chupacabra didn't take long to spread beyond the borders of Puerto Rico, with sightings in Mexico, the United States, and other Latin American countries. Each region has its own version of the monster, adapting the creature to its cultural and geographical environment. Witness accounts are as varied as they are terrifying. Some speak of close encounters with a beast that emits a paralyzing hiss, while others claim to have seen an animal more akin to a wild dog or a coyote with an unknown disease. In search of scientific explanations, some experts have suggested that the attacks attributed to the Chupacabra could be the work of known wild animals, such as coyotes or dogs with mange, which present an unusual appearance due to the disease. Others suggest it could be a case of mass hysteria, where fear and rumors transform ordinary incidents into legends of terror. Despite possible rational explanations, the mystery of the Chupacabra remains alive, fueling the curiosity and fear of those who believe there are unknown creatures lurking in the dark. Is the Chupacabra an unknown being to science, or simply a modern myth? Whatever the truth, its place in popular culture and in our top 5 is more than secured. Rank number 2. The Loch Ness Monster. In the second spot of our chilling countdown, we dive into the dark waters of Loch Ness in Scotland to come face to face with one of the world's most famous legends, the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately nicknamed Nessie. This creature, which has captured the imagination of locals and outsiders alike, is often described as a large being with a long neck and a small head resembling the plesiosaurs of the prehistoric era. Sightings of Nessie date back centuries, with records dating even to the year 565, when it is said that St. Columba encountered a beast in the River Ness. However, it was in 1933 when the creature gained worldwide fame following the publication of an article in the Inverness Courier about an extraordinary sighting. Since then, fascination with this enigma has grown exponentially. Over the years, there have been numerous sightings by both locals and tourists who claim to have seen the creature emerging from the water or moving gracefully beneath the surface. Photographs and videos have attempted to capture its presence, with the image known as the surgeon's photograph being one of the most famous, although it was later revealed to be a hoax. The search for Nessie has been intense and methodical. Sonar and submarines have been used, and even satellite and drone tracking operations have been conducted. Scientists from various disciplines have explored the depths of the lake, looking for any evidence of its existence. Recently, environmental DNA studies have attempted to catalog all forms of life in the lake, hoping to find some clue of the creature. The debate over Nessie is as deep as the waters in which it supposedly resides. Some argue that it could be an unknown species that has managed to survive in the lake over the millennia. Others suggest more mundane explanations, such as floating logs, unusual waves, or even known animals that are misinterpreted under certain light conditions. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the Loch Ness Monster remains an icon of cryptozoology and a source of mystery and fascination. Is Nessie a living relic from prehistoric times, a collective illusion fueled by the desire to believe in the unknown, or simply a myth that has survived through the centuries? The answer remains hidden in the depths of Loch Ness, waiting to be discovered. Rank number 1, Bigfoot. At the top of our list is Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, the legendary bipedal creature said to inhabit the forests of North America. This enigmatic being has captured the imagination of millions, becoming an icon of cryptozoology and popular culture. Over the years, numerous photographic pieces of evidence have emerged attempting to capture the essence of this elusive creature. From the famous 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film that shows a hairy figure walking through a clearing in the woods, to more recent and disputed photos, the quest for a clear image of Bigfoot continues to be a challenge for believers and skeptics alike. In addition to images, Bigfoot's footprints have been the subject of fascination and study. These massive impressions, often found in mud or snow, have been analyzed by experts for authenticity. Some measure up to 24 inches long and 8 inches wide, suggesting a creature of gigantic proportion. However, the scientific community remains divided, with some arguing that they could be hoaxes or misinterpretations of known animal tracks. Eyewitness accounts of close encounters with Bigfoot are perhaps the most intriguing. From lumberjacks to hikers, many people have reported seeing the creature, describing it as an imposing being covered in hair, with a strong odor and capable of emitting chilling sounds. These personal stories add a level of mystery and excitement to the legend, although the lack of concrete evidence remains a point of controversy. Finally, Bigfoot's cultural status in today's society is undeniable. It has been the subject of movies, TV shows, books, and even advertising campaigns. The figure of Bigfoot has transcended cryptozoology to become a symbol of the unknown and untamed nature. Festivals dedicated to Bigfoot attract thousands of enthusiasts each year, and the creature continues to be a popular topic in discussion forums and social media. In summary, Bigfoot occupies the first place on our list, not only because of the evidence and testimony surrounding its existence, but also because of its lasting impact on culture and human curiosity. Is Bigfoot an unknown species waiting to be discovered, or simply a myth entrenched in American folklore? The search for the truth continues, and with each new footprint and story, the legend of Bigfoot lives on. We have reached the end of our journey through the most intriguing enigmas of cryptozoology. These 5 cryptid sightings are just the tip of the iceberg in a world full of mysteries and wonders to be discovered. Each story we have explored today leads us to wonder what else might be hidden in the unexplored corners of our planet. What do you think about these encounters? Are they mere legends, or could there be some truth to these stories that challenge our understanding of nature? I invite you to dive into the debate and share your opinions in the comments. And if you liked the video, remember to subscribe and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any content about the mysteries of our world, and together we can continue to unravel the secrets that still await to be revealed. Subscribe now and become part of our community of curious